Coming up on Now You Made It Awkward podcast.
I don't know. I called in with a case of anal glaucoma last night.
Couldn't see shit?
Couldn't see my ass going in.
Oh.
Yep.
Either way. Anal glaucoma.
Yes.
Sounds horrible. Actually, it sounds like some form of...
Oh, no, wait. That was Monday night.
That sounds like a hemorrhoid. Today's Tuesday.
That was... Where is my day going?
I'm telling you, dude.
I thought it was Tuesday yesterday.
Today's Tuesday yesterday.
And tomorrow's today.
Tomorrow's Wednesday yesterday.
I don't know when am I?
Haven't seen you in a dog's age.
Once.
Loves books, loves pizza, is fat. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not gluten-free, though. There's a lot of gluten in. Just kidding. There's no gluten in it. It's like if you're worried about gluten in your fucking booze, you don't have enough to do with your life. The Shining Dick series. Hold on, wait. Let me do the Shining Dick.
That'd be
Nope. I will be in my little corner of our V-shaped table, and I'll be like, don't touch me.
Yeah, he bites anyway.
No. I poke. You poke the bear, it pokes back. Nipples on your ear.
Nipples?
Nibbles.
Oh.
Live, laugh, awkward.
Live, laugh, awkward. Yeah.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of fat.
So I do want to, so just on that note, because, you know, death and horrible things just keep happening to people we know. Now death and cancer has struck James's family. So his future brother-in-law was diagnosed with a very rare form of brain cancer that basically meant, yeah, he gonna die. Unfortunately, they did surgery on him last week and he's recovering, but basically, like, there's not a real positive prognosis. So his sister waited till she was 30 to really start looking for a man, found the perfect man, and they were literally planning on getting married at the end of this year. And this shit, it's fucking, you know, nice bummer of a beginning of the show.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
Well, to add to it,
Oh, what now?
Rodney's father had another stroke.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
I spoke to him a couple days ago, and just because one of our mutual friends, Coco, he told me about it, so I called him up just to touch base, see if he needed anything.
yeah, I need to reach out to him.
He said, as far as his dad's pain, it's better.
Well, hopefully because he can't
But
feel
he
much.
was just starting to get his fine motor function starting to come back, and now it's gone again.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but like one of those things that comes about with strokes is that they kind of just keep happening once you've had them. Occasionally it's a one-off, but like with my mom, I honestly don't know the number of strokes my mother has had. That's how many she's had. So,
But I've only met the man once or twice, and he's a stubborn old.
I've told you.
Yeah, there's no quit in him, and he seems to maintain a good attitude about just everything.
Yeah, like I've said before, Rod Seidner was one of those guys, one of those real, like, old guys. And I don't mean because he's an old guy, but he's like one of those old guys you don't fuck with.
One of those old guys you call sir just because.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, sir. Yeah. Yeah, no, because like I said, you know, I lived down the street from them for years, you know, when I lived in Willis, literally around the corner. And,
and I bet he was a force of nature when he was younger.
yeah, we're talking like 15,
Yeah.
well, actually longer now, 16-ish years ago. Yeah, absolutely. You know, he was a good grandpa. He was around for the kids. I always saw him working, whether he was at an actual job, you know, doing his normal day job back then, or if we were building something over at Rod's house or moving some heavy shit. Now, I've seen him get frustrated here and there. Sometimes at me, just depending, because sometimes there's well, sometimes there's verbal communication, and sometimes there's, why didn't you do the thing I thought you were going to do? Because you didn't tell me what to do, sir. It's like, you didn't actually give me instruction. You just were mad that I didn't do the thing you thought I should.
Don't do your best, do my best.
Yes. And sometimes that's applicable. But, you know, We've always had a decent relationship. No issues there with Rod Sr., but yeah, that sucks. But it is one of those things where it's like, shit, what do you do? I mean, people get old, things start falling apart, blood flow gets affected by things. And then sometimes you just get fat as fuck, like myself, apparently.
Yeah, it dawned on me probably later than it should have that I need to really start taking care of myself and really crack down and start making changes.
Yeah, I mean, I've made changes, but apparently I didn't stick to most of them. So that's my fault. And this things I have to take accountable for. Because, I mean, while I technically feel better than I usually have, with the exception of last week where things were backed up, like, I'm fatter than I've ever been. I'm heavier than I've ever been. But in some aspects, I'm happier than I've ever been.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, well, I was skinnier and miserable before.
Well, yesterday I did hit a true 100 pounds less than my heaviest.
Yeah.
So
Must be nice.
Yep, but 278.
Damn. Yeah, I went the other way. I gained all the weight you were losing. What happened?
I'll keep throwing it at you.
Please don't. I need less.
Let's start running away from it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do as soon as you fucking leave. After you leave and I make sure I'm not burning down the kitchen to let dinner cook itself, then I'm going to go downstairs and do a mile or mile and a half just real quick. You know, throw on the hoodie, throw on my walking shoes, and
taking a deep breath, smell of dog crap.
It gets pretty bad.
You can smell it walking in.
Yeah,
walking into the stairs.
Actually, that's about out front.
Rough.
That's actually out front, not back there, because people will let their dog shit right here by the tree, and then they don't even pick it up. But yeah, no, I got
rough.
Yeah, rough. Exactly, rough. There's several things I wanted to talk about today, and we will get to that here in a moment once we really start the show, when I do the thing that I normally do. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Now You Made It Awkward podcast. I am Shoky. You can follow me on all the Shoky-related things down below. And this is episode 188, by the way. So yay for that. Only 12 more episodes till episode 200 drops, but not till we record it. So, guys, just real quick promo. Go get the episode 200 tickets in the description down below. That's for June 13th. We're literally going to run out of time before you see this. So either way. And, of course, I already said you can follow all my links down below, but you can also help support this show by checking out the Shoky Reviews Patreon, or for as little as $5 a month, you can support this show. And if you want to check out the other stuff I do, like reviewing the things behind me, personal vlogs, like that's what I was working on today, was our Colorado vlogs. You know, that was only 3.5 weeks ago. It's like just now starting to edit that shit. So the Colorado vlogs are up there. Of course, the full uncut video version of this podcast, because if you guys are listening, yes, there is a video version. It's on YouTube's. Go check that out. So now everybody wants to text me right now. This Larson. Mm-hmm. Oh, damn, I should have hit up Larson to see if he wanted to join
For a Little Pete could have come
Little Pete could have joined us. Or shit, I should. No, he's probably washing bowls. Either way, so we
washing bowls.
I said bowls.
Okay.
He didn't know what I said. Either way. And, of course, guys, go check out the shop down in the link down below, because you can buy any of the posters I've been designing. The latest ones would be, speaking of Larson, the bread dealer poster. Mm-hmm. And prior to that, with the Korean Jesus poster as well. And there will be episode 200 merch coming up after we do the first videoing of it. So the episode 200 merch will be different if you're buying it online after the fact rather than if you're at the show live. So just make sure you go check that out. And I'm working on a design basically taking all 200, 200-ish thumbnails and making a 200 out of it.
Okay.
Or maybe trying to make the logo. Something I'll figure it out.
What's that art thing that's done with all the tiny pictures?
Like, I don't know. It's like a collage.
Pointillism or something like that?
No, pointillism is where you literally do with dots. It's not that.
Yep.
But I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Either way, so I don't think there's anything else for me. Oh, yes, Clips. Go check out the Clips channel. I forgot to say that. Yes, Clips right here. The Clips.
Is that gaining any traction?
We got 11 subscribers.
11 whole subscribers.
That's 2 more since last.
So in like 5 years, we'll get more subscribers.
I'm pushing them though. People are doing it. So either way, and also I would like to welcome all the other subscribers because I've been running ads. All right, and of course you already heard the voice over there, and you probably saw his face earlier in the video, but that's okay. We do have the Hefe.
Yep. Hey, what's up, guys?
He's sleepy, but here.
Yeah, it's been a day. I'm glad to be here though.
Yes, same. And, of course, you can go follow him at The Grounded and the Grumpies over there. And one thing I would like to point out.
I haven't updated my ground in anything.
Correct, but that's not what I was going to point out. I was going to point out the fact that we don't have a Chado.
Nope.
We have an empty seat over there. I actually turned the camera on just to show there's cool stuff behind where Chad normally sits. That is not remotely aimed how it's normally supposed to be. It's supposed to be over there and down, but either way. But the thing I was going to point out, I've actually just slipped my brain. I should have said it while I was thinking it. Because, like, you cut me off, and then there's, like, 17 fucking people messaging me all at the same time. It's like, I got Tyler messaging me, James messaging me, and Larson
The thing you were
going to
point out is the thing you can't remember at this moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me reply to him.
Follow C4 Graphics.
Yes, follow C4 Graphics. Thank you. So once again, back over there to where the Vinyl Daddy should be sitting. Go check out the C4 Graphics over there. Give Chad business. He actually is not doing business today. He is, I was going to say something way worse. He's picking up his mother-in-law from the airport. I was going to say the much worse thing there by accident. So, yeah, Chad would have been here otherwise. And then, of course, I feel like there's one other thing I should be promoting, and I forget what it is. Not the normal, not the thing that you do, but I feel like there's something I'm missing. Did the thing and the thing.
All the Shoky reviews, all your extra stuff.
I already said all that. Yeah, I already said that. I don't know. There was another thing.
You got the brain pain today.
Yeah, I did. Just too much happened all at the same time, right when I was supposed to be saying a thing. That's what happened. Yeah, I gotta focus this.
Yep.
Well, I did just take half my pills for the first time today. So I took the basic ones before I went because I figure if I was loaded up on caffeine, it would probably come across bad on any readings. Though I will say, I had my yearly physical 2 weeks late, that everything was fine except for I'm fatter and heavier than I'm supposed to be. But that was the fastest, quote unquote, physical I've ever had.
What, your blood pressure checked out, everything?
Yeah.
Wow. That's one thing I always fought with my DOT.
Well, yeah, but it's easy when you have pills. It's very easy to control your blood pressure when you have pills for doing that. I always take a bonus one just in case.
It's 40.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
It was like 120. It was like 124 over 80.
Yeah.
So like right there. But the only thing they care about now is the CPAP results. That's it. That's all they care about. Like the lady, like
They want to see 80% usage and all that.
Yeah, but it's got to be
compliance.
It's got to be 70% compliance, but I hit 100% compliance. So eat a dick out there, everybody. You can fucking wear your CPAP every fucking night.
The trucking company I used to drive for gave me hell. Their compliance officer would call me all the time because I'd get off for 3 days. I'd get out of the truck and I'd jump on a motorcycle and I'd take off. And I wouldn't be home for 3 days. I'd be gone. And he said, "Why aren't you using your CPAP?" I said, "Dude, I'm on a motorcycle. I'm camping in the middle of nowhere. Where do you want me to plug it in? How do you want me to use this? What do you want me to do?" And he didn't have a good answer for that.
I bet.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Tyler's. I told Tyler to send in message, and he's messaging me instead. He said, I don't think Tyler's working today. I'm trying to remember. No, he was sick last week. Because he sent me, he's like, "Well, I'm stuck at home. They're pissed off because I didn't give them enough notice that I'd be sick." It's like, what the fuck? It's like, his company is so...
Hey, next week I'll be sick.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be sick on Saturday. Well, I'm on vacation this week because I missed Mother's Day by 1 week.
I don't know. I called in with a case of anal glaucoma last night.
Couldn't see shit?
Couldn't see my ass going in.
Oh.
Yep.
Either way. Anal glaucoma.
Yes.
Sounds horrible. Actually, it sounds like some form of...
Oh, no, wait. That was Monday night.
That sounds like a hemorrhoid. Today's Tuesday.
Where is my day going?
I'm telling you, dude.
I thought it was Tuesday yesterday.
Today's Tuesday yesterday.
And tomorrow's today.
Tomorrow's Wednesday yesterday.
I don't know when am I?
Haven't seen you in a dog's age.
Once.
I never understood the once. A lot of the other dickisms make sense. The once. I never understood that part. Fucking the dicks. Guys, if you're not a Letterkenny fan or you haven't really checked it out, just go on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, and look up Letterkenny and Dicks, and I think that's with a Y. I think that's DYCKS. Just look at the montages of those.
The outtakes, a Kesso trying to keep a straight face.
How can you? Like I've always felt like they weren't on the other side of the camera.
They had to be gone.
Yeah, they're like, you guys just say all your parts.
Well, even he's cracking himself up.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Oh, so speaking of clips, I did post the clip from James and I talking about AI and God, because if you didn't get a chance to see that, the episode me and James did in Colorado, he actually had a Grok AI assistant for a little while, and he got into religion with it, and it was asking if Jesus would accept it.
Whoa.
Yeah. And he said he had like a 3-hour long conversation one day with his AI about religion and God and Jesus. So that was interesting.
Did he break it?
He didn't break it. It did forget everything, and like 2 days later.
Okay.
Because it has limited storage. So like unless you have an actual AI agent, they tend to have limited storage capabilities. So
Yeah, Grok is now agnostic.
I think it was always agnostic. Still haven't remembered the thing I was going to try to say a minute ago, but that's okay. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. So either way, Hefe,
Yes, sir.
do that thing where people can contact us.
Yeah, they can follow us. Places, things,
Do it in order this time.
in order. Yeah, they can email us at...
You had it.
Quit fucking staring at me like that.
I'm not
I
looking at the
hate
camera.
you. I hate you today. Today and tomorrow, maybe. Anyway, you can contact us by following us on... I still hate you more.
I didn't
more
do
every
anything.
fucking day. Every fucking day.
They can contact. Hey, hold on. Let's
Fat fucking fuck.
reset. Reset. So Hefe, where can the people contact us?
They can contact us at NowYouMadeItAwkwardMail at gmail.com. They can follow us on our thing.
Instagram.
My brain is fucking broken today.
Instagram.
They can follow us on our Instagram at Nymea_pod. They can also follow us on our Facebook
Yes.
at Now You Made It Awkward Podcast. Where
Correct.
You can message us, send us voicemails like our buddy Tyler does.
Like hopefully Tyler will.
Hopefully Tyler will. We haven't heard from Sean lately.
No, because we know why.
We
You and I have heard from Sean lately.
Why is my brain broken today?
I don't know. What is it you're trying to think? Did we?
I'm trying to think words that I've said a bunch.
Did we bring the stupid in here with us? Because that's what seems like happening.
Twas the dumbs.
Yeah, we apparently have the dumbs, and now Jessica has joined the messaging.
She's
squad.
joined the chat.
Jesus Christ!
She'll catch the dumbs.
So we both have forgotten the things we were attempting to do, all at the same time, while also being bothered by people elsewhere. It's like, damn it, woman! I'm trying to do
I
things.
swear. Episode 200, I'm whipping out fucking cards.
For what?
Everything.
Cue cards?
Yeah.
Oh. Lean that way.
No.
There. Yeah, get recentered. Point the microphone at your face instead of the bill of your cap. There you go. Perfect.
Work better.
It was
Work better.
The mic was legit pointed here. It's like I can hear your thoughts because it's pointed at your fucking brain. Look, sometimes
They're not making them out of my mouth. You got to try something.
Yeah. So, what? Oh, you know what I was going to say? I did remember the thing I was going to say. So, given this weekend, because I am on vacation, that's where my brain started when I said I'm on vacation Saturday.
Really?
We are doing a game night, a men's game night, like we did that you weren't technically invited to the last time.
That's working every fucking Saturday. Yes.
Exactly. So we're doing that again, trying to make sure Chad comes with the kiddo and trying to invite all our normal friends because it was Domino's and Domino's, but I wanted to rename it this time and it didn't want pizza, so I called it Barbecue and Bones. Yeah. So we're going to have ribs and we're going to do Domino's. Mm-hmm. So you see what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
If we really want to get fun, it's like, all right, when we're done eating the ribs, you got to clean them off. We're using them as tools. We're going to use the ribs as Domino's.
We're going to cast the bones.
So yeah, we're doing that this weekend. Hopefully, see how many people can get here. And since I don't cook ribs, I'm gonna have somebody else do it.
They're not hard.
Hold on, I gotta reply to this.
I'll walk you through it.
I mean, I can do it. I choose not to. Actually, I wanted Andre to do it because Andre does do good ribs. Mm-hmm. So in theory, he'll be here.
I can walk you through easy, dummy, tender ribs. Easy.
Yes, but I want
You don't want to do them.
No.
Okay. That's all you had to say.
I thought I did. I thought I said something along those lines. All right, and before we get too far into the episode, because I need to make sure things stay on track, because we don't have any messages as of current. I do not have a Tyler message, but I do have Shay comments, because I posted the episode of, that was the other thing I was going to say, was I posted the clip of us at Frankenbolts inducting Shay and Larson. So that got posted earlier. And then I've already clipped the Ed episode, so all those clips are good to go. So I'm trying to, when normally I would be doing things on a Monday, trying to get my shit organized. So if an episode is finalized, I'm talking behind the scenes baseball here, guys. If an episode is basically finalized, I'm doing the edits. I listen when I do my listens on Wednesday mornings. I mark the time codes as to what clips I want to pull. So I started pulling those out, so I got all that good to go in one afternoon, got the episodes up, and then forgot to export the audio. So the audio listeners got it on Saturday afternoon instead of fucking Friday morning, because I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to fucking put out the audio on that one. Whoops.
It's a silent movie.
Yeah. No, I mean the actual, the audio listeners.
Okay.
Yeah, no. The video has audio. What we didn't have was
I thought
audio.
it was just like a Charlie Chaplin.
No, that's happened before where the audio clips didn't make it. That's why I also don't record that way. Actually, the first few seconds of this podcast had no audio because it wasn't doing the thing. All right. So before we get too far, as I was trying to say, I wanted to go ahead and do meme of the week, because I did finally get the splitter thingy so that we have the TV up there and we have the thing over here. And by the way, we forgot to say hi to Fat Cam. Hi, Fat Cam. I got to reach over a little bit. It moved slightly. There we go. We got the Fat Cam there. Oh, Oklahoma. All right. Sorry, I just rewatched the Offenders episode as well. All right. So we've got it up there. I got to make sure that I highlight the correct thing. All right. And I got to look at it up there. So, guys, this is going to be Meme of the Week. And if you want to submit to Meme of the Week, go join our Discord, where we have a whole awkward Meme of the Week thing. And I'm also a little bit pissed off at Filmora Wondershare for having weird little glitches where they delete things that I create, like our little text files. I had to re-add your IG tag and my own for no reason.
Oh, no.
Don't know what happened there. It just disappeared. Either way, so Meme of the Week up on the screen. Got to remember to hit the button. And I found this one the other day on Instagram. And it says, so apparently Pizza Hut is bringing back their Book It program. And man, I'm going to read these kids under the table. No pizza left behind. Gimme.
Yep.
I mean, when we were kids, the Book It program was a thing.
And guess who got a shit ton of pizzas?
You, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Out on the scrub plane.
Explains a whole lot.
Loves books, loves pizza, is fat. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did the Book It program as well. I don't remember ever getting any of the pizza parties for that, but we were already in the advanced class anyway, so whatever. But then book reports ruined reading for me.
Yeah.
In case you're ever wondering why I don't read anymore, it's because book reports literally killed it for me. That's why I like comic books. Don't have to report on a comic book. Did I ever tell you is one of the very last book reports I ever fucking did in high school? They're just read whatever you want and write a just fucking basic book report on it. I did a book report on a book I read in fucking 4th grade from memory. And I did it. It was a fucking children's, mini novel. And it was what the fuck? It was I know this book inside and out. I read that book to fucking death. And I'm pretty sure I did an actual review of it way back in 4th grade too. I didn't just copy paste it. I wrote a new review of the thing. But that was Jeremy Thatcher, Dragon Hatcher.
There you go.
Yeah, nice little fantasy novel.
I went the other way.
That's something that needs movies.
And I got in trouble.
You made up books?
No, I did a book report on Stephen King's Carrie.
On Carrie?
Yeah. And I got told to sit down and be quiet halfway through the report.
Wait, did you have to do a stand-up report or
Yes.
a write-in? Oh, that's... Well, the problem is you brought the fucking pig's blood with you is what it was. You weren't just doing a book report. You were reenacting. And you're like, Jeff, stop bullying the girls. Stop throwing tampons at the teacher.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I started reading Carrie. I knew the story, but I started reading it. And I barely got past the first scene, in the shower. Because I was like, what the fuck? Now, mind you, he was also being a little bit of a creeper in that, too. Because he did write... He was a little explicit in some of his descriptions of things. You know, it's like, dude, this is a teenage girl getting her period for the first fucking time, and you're being a creeper about it because it's happening in the shower with all the other girls. Of course, he loves writing group shower scenes or whatever the fuck Stephen King does. But I never finished reading that one. But I started reading Pet Sematary a long time ago too, and I think I got about a third of the way through it and just got bored.
Yeah, that's a overly explained. It's super boring.
You usually love overly explained things.
Not to that extent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just got bored with it.
That one's like dead horse paste. Bad.
Yeah, and yeah, they kept bringing back the dead horse paste.
No, that it was interesting. Yeah, I got in trouble. I got wrote up. My mother got a phone call. She said, "Why the hell did you do that?" I said, "Because I thought it'd be funny." And she said, "Well, you're not wrong, but still, that was inappropriate." Yeah. So yeah, got in trouble, but didn't. So I had to make more age-appropriate choices.
Such as?
Not that.
Well, it could have been Christine.
Could have been.
Which is my favorite.
Mercy would have been fun too.
Fuck. Yeah. So guys, if you're out there listening, and I know some of you are Stephen King fans, what is your favorite Stephen King book you ever had to write a book report on?
Actually, one of my favorites I went through recently was the serialized version of The Green Mile, because it wasn't released as a novel.
Yeah.
Stephen King released it as a monthly or serial, in something like something similar to Reader's Digest.
Serial.
And the way it was laid out and written in its originality was unique, different, and I think I liked it better than the movie.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, it was. Don't get me wrong, great movie, well done, but
yeah,
the serials were
so
really good.
That's that. Okay, as many things of Stephen King's movies need to be redone, do not touch The Green Mile.
Yeah, exactly.
That movie is fucking perfect.
Or Shawshank.
I think they're thinking about redoing Shawshank.
No,
Now you can feature Shawshank, not in other things like Castle Rock. Castle Rock features Shawshank.
I want to see Dufresne
Gary.
and Red having their hotel.
I'm not interested in watching two old gay men fucking run a hotel in Mexico.
I don't think they were gay.
They are now.
Just because you say so.
Yeah. I mean, he was in prison for like 30 fucking years.
No, he did state, I don't think it would help. He said, it wouldn't help if I explained that I'm not homosexual.
Talking about the bulls.
You know?
Yeah.
The sisters, yeah.
Sisters, yeah. Oh, fuck, that movie was good. Also a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
See, it's almost like if you actually put real money behind it, the movies will come out good.
See, movies like that are great. They're movies that'll stop you in your tracks and make you finish them.
Yeah.
Well,
Green Mile always.
I honestly believe that Project Hail Mary is going to be added to that list.
Oh yeah. But here's the funny part. I can't see Project Hail Mary ever becoming like a Sunday afternoon movie.
Really?
Yeah. Well, the era of Sunday afternoon movies has just gone away.
Yeah.
You know, it's not going to, because streaming has killed that. I do miss the Sunday afternoon movies because that's usually how you saw the old shit. But if you still have like the free channels on your TV.
Oh, the movie marathons at Thanksgiving and stuff like that?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, there was something I was trying to think of the other day, re-listening. I was trying to remember who created Captain Planet, and I think I said it was the other billionaire, and it was Ted Turner. And Ted Turner just died. Like, I think at like 91 or something. He was an old fuck.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Didn't he do all the Cartoon Network stuff?
He did a lot of it, yes. All of that was Turner.
And he employed the Hannas-Barberas and all that stuff?
Pretty sure, yes. But I just saw Ted Turner died recently, so that was the thing. Fucking Tyler. Still. Like I told him, we're recording the podcast, dum-dum. Tyler, stop texting me in the middle of the podcast and sending a fucking message, you dumbass.
Hey, Tyler, the end.
The end. You know, I don't want to make our friends feel like they're obligated to fucking send in messages, but I enjoy that they do.
Yes.
I do miss Sean sending in messages, but I get why he's not. Also, he's been really busy at the shop. You know, part of me thinks that Mark is like purposely like giving him too much work. But at the same time, as soon as he gets off work, he has to go take care of his mom. And on lunch break, he has to go take care of his mom.
I think he's doing my old coping mechanism.
Drinking a lot? Yes.
No, drowning himself in work.
No, he's drowning himself in booze.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't blame him. He's not that much of a drinker anymore, but he's like, yeah, it's going to take a lot of tacos and tequila to drown out this fucking bullshit. And that's not a criticism of the situation. That's just, you know, sorry that it's happening. I don't know what sorrows I've been drowning myself in, but, you know. Either way.
That's a lot of tequila, a lot of tacos, a lot of mashed potatoes.
I like tequila. It's good shit. Actually, most tequila is almost calorie free.
Yeah.
Almost. It's not gluten free, though. There's a lot of gluten in. Just kidding. There's no gluten in fucking. It's like if you're worried about gluten in your fucking booze, you don't have enough to do with your life. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna get swollen and have a problem from the gluten in this beer. It's like, it's the alcohol that's gonna fuck you up, not the gluten. Oh my god, people don't have enough actual problems nowadays. That's something I've been figuring out. Like, as I watch all our friends have these horrible tragedies, which, by the way, rest in peace, Devin, who passed away a couple weeks ago, and they buried him last week. Guy I went to high school with.
I was about to say no more hard sodas.
Not that Devin.
Okay.
Although he's got some kind of rare cancer.
Oh no.
I think it's treatable, but I think he had a former leukemia, if I recall correctly. Shout out to that Devin as well. I haven't been keeping up with him lately because I can't buy his shit anywhere.
For real, Devin, we do not need you to make a chemo cream.
Yeah. What? Inside thoughts, Hefe. Inside thoughts. That was one of those inside thoughts. Let's see. We don't there's not a lot to talk about with the exception of another pandemic starting. So might as well talk about that real quick because the war is just warring or not warring depending on the day. You know, we're like, hey, we're not waging war during the week anymore. We're only waging war on the weekends when the news stations are asleep.
Hey, there's a ceasefire. It was broken immediately.
It was broken immediately by a different country.
And you violated 2,483 times or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, how many missiles? How many more boats do we need to
How many
sink?
more drones? Yeah.
Yeah, how many more drones we got to blow up? How many more planes we got to shoot out of the sky? Whatever, it doesn't matter. So hantavirus is the new thing this week because I don't have anything else to talk about. So a cruise ship that was down around, like doing a whole big-ass long cruise around South America, I believe, suddenly people came down sick. It turns out they have fucking hantavirus.
Well, what's a hantavirus?
Another
cold?
No, hantavirus is kind of like that thing that liquefies your insides and makes you start throwing up blood.
You mean like Ebola?
Not quite as Ebola-ish, but it's pretty bad.
So it's not a hemorrhagic virus? But
It's semi-hemorrhagic, yes. But it, just from what I know, from what I've heard, it's like it can only be spread by breathing in infected rat feces dust. So the rat feces has already got to be dried and powdered and fucking in a dust form, and you got to breathe it in. It's got a pretty long incubation period. By the time you start showing signs, it's something like 2 or 3 weeks.
So is it communicable person to person?
It is technically not. There's one variant, I think it was from the Andes, because it's almost exclusively a South American virus. There's an Andes version, which is slightly more communicable, but it's, for the most part, you can only get it from effectively being in the same environment. Now, you can also get it once somebody has truly, like, you know, in full blown
Starts exploding.
Yeah. More often than not, it's health workers who are working with the patient that will get it. It's incredibly rare that, like, maybe having sex with the person who's infected probably would get it. Once again, half the time you don't know you have it for a couple of weeks before you even start showing symptoms. It's treatable, but it has a upwards of 53% for mortality rate. So anywhere between 30 to 50% mortality rate, which is not great numbers if we're fair, but it's not a fucking pandemic. If somebody has created a, I know it looked like he was pooping himself right there, but he wasn't. He was fighting off a yawn.
Yeah. Sorry.
I know what that feels like, so it's hilarious to watch it from the outside. So apparently with this is they have 8 confirmed cases seemingly from the same boat. But the weird part is these people were not on a tropical cruise. They were on an Arctic cruise or an Antarctic cruise, technically speaking. They were on a cruise that went down below the fucking thing near Antarctica, and they were checking out penguins and shit.
Yeah.
It was a very long cruise. The first 3 people died because they had a deadly virus. It's what happens, and they were still on the boat when the shit was happening. So the other 5 people, including a couple of Maryland residents, they've been flown home for treatment. I don't know why they didn't just take care of that shit in California or something.
Quarantine them there.
Why the fuck are you sending them all the way back to their home state if they're
Lock them down.
Now, odds are they just tested positive. They're not like showing effects just yet. But people are freaking out. They're all like, what the hell? Is this going to be the next new lockdown pandemic? Because this thing does have a fucking 50% mortality rate on the high end.
Yeah.
But that's for people who don't get help. You get a pretty fucking decent chance at life once they know you have it, and then it can start doing something for you. But once again, it is a very potent fucking virus. It does, it's a hemorrhagic fever type situation. So, but from everything I've been hearing about, I watched a whole podcast with Brett Weinstein talking about it. There's the actual outwardly on there.
Sorry, it's been a rough couple days.
I know, same. Basically, there shouldn't be anything to worry about because there are small hantavirus outbreaks. They fucking happen because it's South America. But the problem they have is they don't know where it was contracted because they know where it comes from. Rat poop. There's no other ifs, ands, or buts.
So they don't know if rats got on board when they were representing somewhere or what.
Exactly. So is it somewhere they went while they were off ship?
Are the rats still on the ship?
That's the thing that they're saying, that they found no rats on the ship. But the thing would have to be, if all of these people are showing signs or testing positive at the same time, then it would have had to have been exposed at the same time. If they're not, if there's delays, then that could mean that they got exposed at a different rate from the same source. Meaning it could be rats on the ship, and it's basically maybe a whole bunch of rats shit in the recirculation system because it's an Arctic cruise. It's a heated cruise. Meaning they're not opening the doors a lot. They're recirculating air. So it's entirely possible that the rats are inside the vents.
I know, right? It won't stop.
It's okay. You know what it was is you had that last little bit. And you didn't have any caffeine.
No caffeine today.
Yeah, you should have had some caffeine.
Should have.
I'm waiting on my new Echelon flavor to come in. By the way, new Echelon flavors.
Which ones?
It's a Arnold Palmer flavor.
Nice.
Yeah, so I ordered 2 cases of that. Oh, and then Atomic Cola is back. So I think I accidentally reported, maybe not here on the show, that Atomic Cola was gone because when I went to go buy more, it was nowhere on the fucking website. I tweeted at Echelon about it. I was like, hey, what happened to Atomic Cola? And he's like, nothing, it's there.
Cherry lime was gone.
Cherry lime ran out.
Yeah.
They underproduced it, but it's back or will be back. But Atomic Cola was there. I was like, motherfucker, I would have ordered more Atomic Cola if it was around.
I'm still working through my recent order. Of course, you know me. I don't burn through them. I take my time.
If these people had Echelon, they would probably survive the hantavirus. Back to that. Either way, so the idea that either they were all exposed at the same point in time on the trip, somewhere off the ship, and then they've basically been kept in an incubation pod for fucking 3 weeks while they're cruising around South America. Or it's on the ship. And they're saying they didn't find any rats on the ship. So who the hell knows? But once they can trace the point of origin, then they can do something about it. But right now, all they can do is somewhat panic.
Right.
Except for the fact that the shit doesn't spread person to person. Unless you're like making out with an infected person or fucking them, or you're getting their sputum in your face.
Exactly.
Like don't cough and sneeze in someone else's face when you have the hantavirus. Or in general, just don't do that, actually.
So I'm not worried. I work by myself. And the only thing I'm fucking lately stupid. So.
That took me a minute. Slow day today. We're having a very slow day today. Yeah. Let's go back to the Star Wars questions. I don't fucking know. I don't know what the left pilot on the fucking blue team over Gemini 17 during this one battle was. I don't
know who Porkin's wife was. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that guy was an incel. Are you kidding me? They're gonna get a whole. No, that's the next series.
What,
Oh.
Porkins?
Actually, yeah.
his training, his adolescence, how he got
He's
fat.
the new star. Yeah. His name wasn't
getting picked
Porkins.
on.
His name wasn't Porkins. It is now. Once he got in the X-Wing, we got to make this one bigger for this fat fuck.
Oh, that's a call sign now.
Yeah.
And it's you never get the cool call sign.
Actually,
you know?
he was Red 4, but that's the point. Yeah, because Luke took his place.
Ah.
Yeah. Because most people missed that in the first, because in an early battle in episode 4, Porkins dies, and then Luke joins in his X-Wing. He takes over as Red 4. So, yeah. Porkins. So, either way. One thing I was going to say back on the Stephen King thing that I forgot about. So, Derry, Welcome to Derry, worked out really well as a series. Really hope that sticks around and they continue doing it backwards through time for 3 seasons. Castle Rock, also a great series. Not based on a specific story, I don't think. Or if it is, it's like serials, much like you were talking about. But I was thinking, some of these bigger stories that didn't work well as movies probably should be rebooted. Like Carrie's been done to death almost. Like,
Oh wait, you want to see Pennywise basically go back and everything chronologue till his arrival on Earth and how he got to where he
it's
is?
the last 3 cycles is what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then him showing up in the 1800s and
Yeah, we're going all the way back to like 18.
oh, that's going to be cool.
Yeah. It's the cycle all the way back to like 1890 something. Either way. I think like Christine would be a pretty good series. Movie is weird, but I think as a series it would actually play out pretty cool. Like, so imagine it's a high school drama, but there's a haunted car killing people.
9021.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking dumb.
Makes me laugh though. I love
So
it.
fucking. But I think Christine would I like stop always rebooting a movie as a movie.
Yeah.
Do this shit as a series. Like the It reboots were good for what they were, and then it gave us Welcome to Derry,
Yeah.
which is also mostly solid. A little bit wonky here and there, but mostly solid series. And expanding on the lore. Even Stephen King didn't write some of this shit. This is these guys. So give us like a modern take on Christine, set in the fucking 70s or early 80s, whenever it was set. Do that again, you know, but do it as a fucking week to week series. It actually works because it's like as the went on, it wasn't like a couple days, you know, fucking almost a whole year went by in that book, you know, because at one point I forgot the lead character's name, but he fucking gets, you know, he gets in a wreck and fucks up, or he gets in an accident, fucks up his leg and has to heal for months on end. You know, so that could easily be a season break. You know, if, say you start this shit in August or September, and you take the Christmas break, and we come back again in fucking March, and you know he's healed up from his injury. That'd be a perfect fucking way to do that shit. You know, I think it was Dennis. I think Dennis was the main character's name in Christine. If only I had a magical Googling device, little nightmare mirror in my pocket.
It keeps going off though.
Yeah, it does. Everybody fucking messaging me right now. Which is weird because I have airplane mode on, but because it's Google and I'm still on the Wi-Fi, it's like, fuck it. We're going to let messages come through. Either way. So, I'm trying to think. What else? Like, there's certain things like, I think we're getting a reboot of The Shining due to the fact we got a modern take on Dick Halloran. And I think The Shining as a fucking series as well would be good. So we're obviously going to get like a Shining prequel following Dick, so to speak. The Shining Dick series. Hold on, wait. Let me do The Shining Dick.
That'd be awful.
Dick's a shining.
That'd be a great porn parody.
Speaking of that, I got to work on my new thing for episode 200, the Deep Throater Disney.
Okay.
I got to work on that.
I do need to work on my list as well.
Yep, we're running out of time. I got like 40 some odd days.
Yeah, I've been scouring them, finding stuff that makes me giggle.
Yeah, it's one of those. I mean, why wouldn't you just use ChatGPT
I've been trying.
to get information from it?
Some of it says community standards and stuff like that.
Oh, you can get around that.
Yeah.
Like I showed. Yeah, like I sent you all the other day. So, guys, the thumbnail for that last episode with Ed, it didn't want to make the idea of the split race person. I was pretty clear on what I wanted. Like, I typed it out really nice, not a crazy prompt, but whatever. And it said something community standards. And I said, how? And then it said, sorry, we can't do that due to community standards. Normally it would explain itself, but it didn't. It just said, sorry, we can't do that. And then I said, explain. And then it just made the thumbnail. I was like, fuck you then, ChatGPT. It's like
Explain. Never mind.
Yeah. It's like it got lazy and just did what I wanted anyways. I was like, I'm not gonna fight you on this one. That actually
Show your work.
Show your work.
Damn
yes.
it. No, never mind.
Yeah, show your racism, ChatGPT. I was like, it wasn't even anything racist. I just showed it's like, here's a black
Is
man.
that the loophole now? Explain.
Try it. I mean,
Dude, next time it wants to act up, do it.
I will. Let's be like, explain. And it just doesn't. Like, good. It doesn't want to be confronted. Because I've had it literally, like, before I started paying for it, like, now I'm paying for it because I'd have to do so many images all over time, that it was a couple of things it did not want to do. It's like, nope, community standards, nope, community standards. And I'm like, how? It's like, and then it explained it to me, and I said, hold on. Out of the rules you just quoted me, the thing that I'm requesting does not break community standards or whatever it is it said. And then it's like, oh, actually, you're right. Sorry about that. And then said, we still can't do it. I'm like, God damn it. I was like, what was the point of me?
And then you go, explain.
Yeah, now I'll just say, explain. That's like, I questioned it too hard. And it's like, it caught me lying. It's like, because sometimes I think it's just like, it's not a community standards problem. It's just out of computing power in the moment. And then literally a minute later, it's like, oh, I can do it now. Because just couldn't do it then. Because that's basically what happened. Oh, what the fuck? Got some bones in my beer, I think. Need a boneless beer. Or maybe it's a little yeast or something. It is Mo Llama, so it's already hazy. I don't know what all the haze is. You're even dragging your beard on the fucking microphone. That's why you have to have it away from the microphone.
Screw it.
Yeah, keep it pointed at your face. I don't know why you like pushing it down so low.
It falls.
No, you put it down.
Shut up.
Literally watched you do it. Me. Go back to the footage where he did that. Oh, that's right. In the Star Wars episode, there's a thing where I say to go back. I have to find that in the edit. Because I do the basic edit. I don't watch all the way through whenever I put those things together. I insert things where they need to be inserted, and then I move on with my life. Which, by the way, having you do the intros last week was a fucking shit show. It's just like... just wherever they'll fucking go, I guess it's fine.
Yeah, I sound like Chad. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was funny. Sound like Chad. Silent? Chado. Hi, Chad. I was gonna say one of these days we just need to call Chad in the middle of the show just to force him to be on, anyways.
It's not over.
Yeah. Well, he's busy with his mother-in-law.
And
Once again, is that? Oh, look, Tyler sent in a message, finally. 17 years later. That's funny. All right.
wonder how many times.
It's 2 minutes long, so it's a pretty good message. All right. Should we play it now then?
Yeah, roll it. Then we'll talk about my trials yesterday.
Yeah, so we could do that. Oh, and then I have a series to talk about because I finally got caught up on things. All right. So, guys, as we mentioned a long time ago, in real time, you guys can send in voice messages or just regular messages over to the podcast page on the Facebooks. And so
That Now You Made It Awkward podcast on Facebook.
what do you got for us, Tyler?
Oh, man, people are stupid. Anyway,
Yes.
quick question for the pod. A few weeks ago, you guys were talking about Scrubs and how the new revival of it's actually like really great,
Yeah.
and how the final season of it was
God-awful.
hot garbage and
Yep.
should be forgotten forever.
Correct.
And it's funny because I remember like I really liked Scrubs back then and watched it with my friends all the time in our apartment. Never watched the final season. I think I saw like half of an episode and everyone told me it was terrible, so I just never watched any more of it.
Correct.
But it made me think, there's all these shows that, they're really great for a while and then eventually they just turn to crap and then like the ending of them sucks.
Yeah.
And it just seems like they should have ended earlier.
Yep.
So I was going to say, what show do you guys think you just really would love to have either the ending just completely deleted forever or replaced? Several weeks ago, I think I had a really good example in mind, and I was driving, and I just forgot everything about it. But what I'm thinking about now is the show Dexter from 15-ish years ago.
Yes.
I remember really liking season 1 and 4 of the show. Season 2 or 3 were pretty good. And then season 5
was bad. Yes.
6 was 7 was a little more and then the final season I just didn't really care for, and then the final episode just seemed like a bunch of boring nothingness going on until an incredibly stupid ending of Dexter charging a hurricane in his boat and then becoming a lumberjack. So spoilers. I guess for me, I would like to see Dexter season 5 through 8 never exist. Maybe also just get rid of the ending of season 4 because I just didn't like the final thing with that.
Really?
I guess a similar note also is I remember really liking CW's Arrow for a while.
Flareoverse, yeah.
And then I don't know if it was after season 3 or 4, it just started getting kind of dumb.
Yes.
I hated all his new sidekicks. And I think the final season was a little bit better, but it was like so tied in with the rest of the Arrowverse, which I just didn't really care about, that I just didn't really care about that a whole lot either. So oddly, another show that around season 4 would have been better to just end, or it'd be nice if they could delete it. So what about you guys? The end.
Okay, so to go off of what he was just rambling about, agreeance with the Dexter thing. Basically, Dexter sucked after season 5.
It should have ended.
Trinity Killer.
John Lithgow was
Trinity.
Amazing.
That was season 5.
It was absolutely amazing. He was one of the best, most terrifying antagonists I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree.
As somebody who literally on screen flipped Jekyll and Hyde-esque. It was just amazing. They played off of each other so well on screen. It worked just beautifully.
Yeah. And then with the fact the way that season ended.
Holy cow, that ended.
That was the end of the series. I'm sorry.
It should have been.
And
because him recovering, it was tough to watch season 6.
Yeah.
Into season 7, he was just going self-destructive.
Which one was like the weird biblical one where the guy was like recreating crazy shit from the Bible? That was season 6 or 7, right? Yeah, that was okay, but that was also when they brought in what's her face as like the damaged chick that he rescued.
Chick he found in the swamp.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it sucked after season 5, and the finale of Dexter was horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Now, I've mentioned that stupid show Scorpion before.
Yep, you have.
God awful ending.
Yeah. Would you just go ahead and erase let's say we're getting rid of like a whole
They rushed it because they were wrapping because of COVID.
Yeah.
They rushed the ending. They didn't even try.
So let's just say we're eliminating a final season of a show.
They could have just left it hanging. I would have been okay.
Yeah. I would say, and this is slightly controversial, but if you're a fan, you'd know it's true. Supernatural. The last 10 seasons didn't need to happen. Like, realistically, seasons 1 through 5 were the golden age. Mm-hmm. It was one big-ass story arc that wrapped up 100%.
Yeah.
That was the end of it. And then we came back to undo all that shit. Supernatural, unfortunately, as much as I love that show, it was very much a comic book. Mm-hmm. Nobody stays dead. Nobody gets the proper happy ending. Everyone gets happy for a little bit, then fucks it all up. It's not Grey's Anatomy bad, but it's pretty bad in that regard of everybody being their own worst enemy. But that was always the point of the Winchesters. But season 5 wrapped up so fucking good. We didn't need the last 10 seasons. But if we're talking about eliminating a final season period, yeah, the wrap-up of Supernatural was not well done, and it was mostly due to COVID, and they knew it was their final season. They had plans. They couldn't quite get there. The final 2 episodes were a bit weird in and of themselves. Of course, the final episode is like the final goodbye and all that. Mm-hmm. They had to do what they could do with a limited crew and limited cast because they couldn't get anybody to fucking Canada. You know? It's like, why did we have to go to Canada to film that?
Right.
There's plenty of open spaces that look exactly the fucking same in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
I think while I loved it, 11 seasons, Frasier could have ended better.
I mean, it came back.
It did, but
so wait, hold on, wait. Are we gonna also get rid of?
I haven't seen
sequel seasons. Like,
I haven't seen this. I haven't seen the reboot of Frasier.
No.
But the way they wrapped up season 11, they wrapped it up on their terms.
Yeah.
They didn't allow the show just to dwindle and get worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, and it was technically ending on a high note.
Yes, but I think
I don't know what I'm running over.
Wound up. It could have wrapped up better. You know, his brother and the Daphne Moon got married.
He had a baby.
And had a baby. And
Wait, did they have a baby or
what happened to
was
his dad? His dad passed, didn't he?
No, Marty was still alive.
Okay,
He's dead in the sequel, obviously.
but he was.
I thought he got married.
Roz moved on, and he took a job in Boston.
I thought he and Roz has like started a thing, and then he took a job back in Boston.
Yeah,
Yeah, after he and Roz had a kid.
yeah.
That changed everything.
But anyway,
That was one of those would they won't they?
no.
They
Didn't have a kid.
I thought they did.
I don't think so.
She had a kid. I thought it was his.
No, it was someone else.
I'm misremembering things.
It was someone else's.
Could have sworn.
But anyway, he
Because that was like the whole point is they like got together.
it just ended with him getting on a plane heading to Boston and
yeah, starting over.
meeting a very nice woman sitting next to him. And
That's right.
That's it.
That's right. Yeah, that's kind of a dumb ending.
Just starting over.
Yeah, kind of a dumb ending. That's right. It wasn't his kid, but he was with Roz, with quote unquote Roz, for a little bit. Yeah, I agree. It's like while it's a
Was it bad?
no, it wasn't
was
bad, but it could have been better.
Satisfactory ending,
Yeah.
but it could have been better.
No, it would have been interesting had they stuck a sequel significantly earlier than 28 years later.
For real, like 10,
yeah,
when everybody was still kicking.
right.
The kid would have been college.
Yeah. I don't know.
That would have been really good.
Yeah.
And set in Boston,
I would say
that would have been great.
Yeah. So the question is,
Or he comes back.
if we're eliminating entire whole last seasons, however, I don't remember the whole last season of Frasier. It's been a very long time.
Yeah,
So
it was good.
That's actually one of those things that I think I'm adapting this year. So we did gets one more season of a TV show on episode 151.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually doing something different. So this is the first time I'm talking about some of the questionnaires. Another new section I'm adding to this year is gets one more sequel. And we're doing movies. Adding sequels. Instead
You
of...
need to kick those out to us so we can start working on them once you...
We'll see. I haven't gotten there yet. That's what I'll be doing the whole last week.
Right.
It's like, well, look, I'm still working on the merch
Shit, we have
thing.
homework.
Yeah. I'm still working on the merch end. The glassware, I've already put the order in for the glassware. Shay's still working on the shirts for me. I just need that to be finalized so I can go ahead and pay for it, 'cause before we run out of fucking time. I know shirts don't take that long to print, but just need to make sure it's going to be good. But that's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those things. But speaking of final seasons of things, I've been watching the final season of The Boys, and somehow
I can't. I just can't right now.
There's 2 episodes left. 2 episodes left in the fucking final season, and nobody knows how the fuck they're going to end it because they don't look like they're headed towards an ending. They look like they're headed towards another fucking season, and they're not.
I don't know. The TDS is so prevalent through it. I can't.
There is a lot of TDS, and it's massively on display, especially this season. But when they're not busy doing TDS, it's still pretty good. Like there was what they call a bottle episode, where it's basically standalone. It helps the plot, but none of the other shit matters. That episode was pretty solid. Basically, the final season of The Boys is setting up for a prequel series called Vought Rising. It's going to follow like the first 4 major superheroes, really. So Soldier Boy, Liberty, Bomb Sight, and I forgot the other chick's name. And so they're setting that up. Mm-hmm. That's why Soldier Boy has been so prevalent. By the way, a nice supernatural reunion happened in the second to last episode. When Jensen Ackles and Misha Collins were both featured in the same episode.
Nice.
And there is an outtake online of them playing the same scene, but as Sam, Dean, and Castiel with the same lines, and it's really fucked up. So they all clearly set aside, but some of it looks like it could easily be voiceover later and manipulated, but then some of it you can clearly see them speaking. So like you could reshoot it because half the time the guys are talking off screen in the conversation, they're focusing on one person, but the other parts are definitely outtakes. So it makes you wonder if some of it was outtakes and the rest of it was ADR just to make it work as a scene for an outtake.
I don't know. With most of the time in the supernatural outtakes, they're all laughing their asses off and having a hard time holding back. And
Yeah, there was one. There was one where I forget. I think it was fucking Jared farts in the fucking car, and it is so unbearable. And they can't get out of the car, and they have to keep shooting the scene. And Jensen's like, "Oh my god, it stinks so bad," and they have to try to get through the scene.
And Misha's laughing his ass off.
Well, Misha wasn't there for that. That was still early
he wasn't?
days. No, that was early days. But it happened a lot because it's probably after after Jared went vegan. That's probably why. Well, it's also one reason why I think he got so small is after he did the several seasons of him being yoked. Like he's still incredibly strong, but he got skinny strong instead of bulky strong. Because even
So we went from moose to elk.
yes. If you ever hear Mark Shepard talk about how he came up with the name, calling him Moose, it was just that's a whole thing. Because he was talking about how comparatively, like he's built like a moose, very tall, skinny legs, and all the meat up top. And if you ever hit it with your car, it would destroy your car, and it would be okay. But yeah, no, that was actually good. But okay, so either way, as it wraps up, nobody knows where the fuck it's gonna go. The last episode, a whole bunch of shit happened, and you're just like, okay, but we know where we're supposed to go. How the fuck are we supposed to get there? The Gen V characters have not come in yet. And we got 2 episodes till it's over. It's like we set them up to be a part of the finale, and none of them have arrived. There's been one tiny cameo if you were paying attention. Other than that, fucking nothing from the Gen V characters. They've introduced new characters aside from that. So that'll be interesting. But what I did get caught up and finished was the latest season of Daredevil Born Again.
Okay.
Daredevil Born Again. It started out rough. I think I talked about it when I watched episodes 1 and 2 when they first dropped. And I was unimpressed and getting a little bit bored and angry with it because it's like, oh, we're doing that thing where Daredevil's not really going to be a part of Daredevil's TV show. Because he wasn't really around that much in episode 2, and Karen was doing most of the work. Looking like they're leaning more towards still doing the MCU stuff. And then I binge watched the rest of the fucking season yesterday. That's why I didn't edit the podcast. Holy shit. They fucking turned it around really fucking hard. Like, I was thoroughly impressed with some of the stuff they did. Some of it was just like, okay, whatever. And then other parts were like, fuck, did HBO make this? Like, god damn. I was like, this is not Disney. Like, they actually let the producers of this show fucking cut loose with some shit. And I'm like, ooh, this is why we need to have more R-rated. Like, I think the last 2 episodes were rated R. Mm-hmm. They couldn't have been. There was lots of blood and violence. There was a lot of fucking cussing, like including blatant like fuck on the screen. Like earlier, they clearly had been editing things down. Like they would cuss a little bit. I think they did say fuck a couple times, but the last 2 episodes. They said fuck quite a lot, especially in the final episode. Mm-hmm. And then even said fuck Fisk was written on a fucking stop sign. And I was like, prior to that, it was a different fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Graffiti.
Yeah.
That was clearly meant to be fuck Fisk, but they edited it. This one, they're like, nope. We're just like, the final episode, they definitely repeat a lot of stuff that they've done in previous series for Daredevil, but it's still done so well. Like, Matt's character is still pretty good. Kingpin's character changed dimensions a little bit. Because, in the last season, he became mayor, and then he formed a vigilante task force, anti-vigilante task force. So his own personal army.
Froggy's character seems a little dull through it, though.
Huh?
Froggy's character seems a little dull.
He's a little dull because he's dead. Although there's a whole episode where he's around, and it's all flashbacks.
Yeah,
it's a flashback, but it's a modern shoot, and they just have to make them look like they're still young again. It's always weird when they do that shit, right? But it brought back characters that it needed to bring back. That people went, oh yeah, that guy, and it was like, cool, yay. But they definitely were doing Trumpisms. There was some TDS involved. You could tell that was in the design, but they didn't lean too hard into it. But by the end, you've got a personal task force that has been abducting people off the streets and putting them in cages.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a whole bunch of people dressed in the same color clothing, wearing masks and hats and hiding their identities, all coming at the cops. This and holding up signs. It's like, this looks familiar for some reason. But the funny part is while they turned half of fucking New York into Antifa, they were actually fighting a proper fascist.
Uh-huh.
That was the funny part. It's like, look, it's not TDS if they're actually doing the thing that makes sense to do.
That's a fascist.
Yeah, it's like, hey, look, that's an actual fascist takeover. It's like actually using your own personal police to go and arrest people for personal reasons, not because they did something actually illegal.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And then, like, the funny part is you go back to season 1, Kingpin, you saw him do some unhinged fucking murders. He was nice and calm and collect there for a minute.
Let's say he's back.
Yeah.
Big boss is back, huh?
And he's been fucking getting yoked and fucking learning how to fight proper. Like, there's a whole scene where Kingpin, he's been training to box. And it's all for like a promotional fucking stunt, but also to really piss off Daredevil.
Oh, I bet he's got a hell of a cross.
Everything. So he goes up against the current champion, right? Now, mind you, he towers over this dude, and he's got 110 pounds on him. It's like, it's supposed to be a exhibition match. It's kind of a prohibition match.
Hi, we're sober.
Because that guy was prohibited from living afterwards. Spoilers, he beats the fuck out of this guy. Like, it was supposed to be an exhibition match.
What do you expect when you teach an autistic kid how to box?
Yeah, right? So, very. But on top of that, an autistic power hungry
That's literally
kid.
weaponized autism.
I'm not wearing my weaponized autism shirt today. Still waiting on my new one from Bunker. Anyway, so this boxing match does not go well, at least for that guy. Because he actually got a good clean hit on Kingpin, and he did not appreciate that.
No, not cool.
Yeah, he hurt that guy bad. I think he killed him. I don't know if they ever actually say if he killed him or not, but he beat the fuck out of him. Something hard.
It was one of those
But
loses it and just keeps going.
yes, I will say it did set up for all our cool Netflix superheroes to come back. We did get Jessica Jones on screen.
Nice.
Jessica Jonesing it up. I never finished the original Jessica Jones series. Like, I didn't get all the way through like season 5 or whatever. Yeah. But I heard it ended okay. There was an obvious ending that I missed, judging by where she is in her current life. And I'm like, okay, they're going by the comics, so that's pretty fucking cool. Also, when did this fucking happen? Clearly off screen in the last few years when we weren't checking in on our street level superheroes. Mm-hmm. But the end of it, it does wrap up very nice for most of our characters, which is pretty cool. New York is fucked, though.
There's got to be 1 or 2 casualties, though.
Yeah, in the first couple seconds.
Yeah.
You know, a few casualties. When I say we see Kingpin completely unhinged, me, spoilerize this. But that way people also would know it wasn't Frank Castle. It wasn't Daredevil. It was fucking Bullseye. And just like, what the fuck?
We're going to give Shoky a minute to calm down. I haven't seen him this excited.
It was good.
He ran away.
But it's like, look at it this way. It's Disney doing the right thing with these fucking superheroes. Because Bullseye, he's a villain, but he's also an anti-hero for the most part. We have the Punisher around New York somewhere. Spider-Man is fucking off trying to figure out how to be Peter Parker without being Peter Parker. So this is something he should have been a part of, but obviously they can't do that for
Which Spider-Man?
the current Spider-Man.
Tom Holland?
Tom Holland, yes.
Okay.
So he's there. He's in this. Obviously Daredevil represents. Well, you haven't got that far. Daredevil represents him in his case later.
Did you see that meme? The CNN that had a picture of Tom Holland and they said Spider-Man, Peter Parker. I can't believe they outed him like that.
Dick. Well, I mean, it happens. That's actually what happens. But it doesn't happen on CNN. It happens on whatever Jay Jonah's podcast is.
No, it was actually a news clip.
I know, but I'm saying
it still cracked me up.
No, it's funny that in the actual
Yeah.
movies, that's what happens. Either way, so just the sheer
J.
amount
Jonah
of,
Jameson.
yeah, J. Jonah Jameson, instead of having the Daily Bugle as a newspaper, he has a Alex Jones style internet show. And of course, he was like all about Spider-Man, blah 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 blah. Anyways, and it's still J.K. Simmons, which is great. They didn't recast it. They just made it J.K. Simmons again because nobody else can yell, "Get me pictures of Spider-Man." Like,
Right.
yeah,
Still the flat top.
no, he's bald as fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, because J.K. Simmons doesn't have hair anymore. So
Mustache flat top. You got to.
no,
Yeah.
we got mustache. Can't add the flat top. Digital flat top. Add it. Oh, somebody needs to do that. Go with ChatGPT, feed in that J. Jonah, and give him the flat top.
That'd
But
look
yeah,
good.
earlier on, that'd be fucking funny. Either way, so Daredevil, while it still had some of those Disneyisms, it was a massive step up from last season. Last season was so fucking bullshit because they had to rewrite the whole fucking show.
That's why I fucking bounced. It was just boring.
Well, it came back. Like, the problem was with last season, they had to rewrite it from the get-go. They shot the whole thing, realized it was shit, and then went back and fixed it to the best of their ability. Because if everybody doesn't realize, Born Again episode 5, the bank heist episode, was the only episode that was completely untouched. Because that one had nothing, as a bottle episode, as we said. Nothing to do with anything else. Just a fun fucking episode of TV. But the way that the sheer amount of violence, even without Punisher, was crazy. Even to the point that Matt was looking to nearly kill motherfuckers. He didn't. He almost did. And the idea that, like, they had to shoot this chronologically because his suit is painted black, so he blends in, and he masked off the double D on the chest. So it looks like the black suit from the comics. But it's clearly just spray painted because as things go on, it starts getting chipped off, and, like, you start seeing all the red come out from underneath, and it's progressive as he goes through all these fights. So pretty cool how they actually maintain that throughout the series. So compared to The Boys, Daredevil was a fucking victory. The Boys is a fucking giant mess. And, once again, talking about Supernatural, the guy who is doing The Boys did Supernatural. Nobody, obviously Trump wasn't president when Supernatural was on, but dude has full-on TDS, has fucking said it out loud. He hates Trump. He hates all this other stuff. Is like, this is not allegory. I'm literally fucking wanting this shit to happen to Trump. This is how it should fucking be. So very interesting that Disney's finally turning shit around in their TV division. But with Jessica Jones coming, new Luke Cage probably coming. Mike Coulter said he's on board. That's the guy who played Luke Cage. Was that your stomach or my stomach? I don't know which one of us just gurgled. Because we both just took a drink. I was like, wait, which one just gurgled? Either way. So it's nice to have something good to fucking talk about again. Because it's been so shit for a while. I haven't even gone back to rewatching Scrubs. But I got spoiled that Dr. Cox comes back.
So good.
I heard that.
Ending. I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my question, like, I'm not spoiled on it, but I know Dr. Cox comes back as a patient.
Watch it. Just shut up and watch
Well, I figure either he's going to die or he's not going to die.
Got greenlit for season 2.
Good. Season 2 of the reboot. Scrubs again.
Season 2 squared.
Yeah. My second season.
Right.
Instead of my first day, it's my second season. Because every episode
I
is...
still love the fact that he called him Oldie.
Yeah, Oldie is so fucking funny. Like, well, the main reason I quit watching it, and it's not like I disliked it or anything, because we were doing the rewatch of the old series.
Yeah.
And then we got way off of that, and I just forgot, and 3 other series were going all at the same time. Monarch Legacy of Monsters just wrapped up pretty decently and setting up new shit for next season, along with building out. I like that they have a series that's building out what happens between the movies. Mm-hmm. That's fun. building up new lore that has nothing to do with
Yeah.
the fucking movies. It's actually pretty cool. It is a very slow series, though.
Behind the scenes, all the damage control and all the everything else.
No,
No?
we're not worried about that. We're worried about what's currently happening. Like, we have a brand new kaiju roaming the fucking planet, but it turns out it's not new at all. We were tracking that shit back in the fucking 50s and 60s, and Bill Randa spent his life trying to figure out how the fuck this thing came around.
Speaking of kaiju,
Uh-oh.
new Godzilla's coming.
I know.
-1.
Yeah. No, -0.
-0, yeah.
Yeah, so -0, they've shown off the teasers for it already. We talked about it a few
Is it
weeks
still
ago.
Thickzilla?
Well, it's a new one. He's
Oh.
he's upgraded.
Okay.
He's thicker.
Thicker.
Yeah. And apparently coming to America a little bit. Because in the teaser, it shows him walking past the Statue of Liberty and clearly being way taller than it.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Like the last Godzilla from that series was roughly the height of the statue. He towers over it. So it's already a much, much larger Godzilla than we already had.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like there might be 2 Godzillas or something, because they show one that definitely is far more spiky and jacked than the one we see walking past the statue. So, don't know.
It's going to be good, though. Looking forward to it.
Well, we're hoping it's going to be good. I'm not making any assumptions. Everybody fucks up their sequels.
If they're given more than one laptop to do the animation, the CGI.
There was more than one laptop. There were 4 computers. Just one guy going back and forth between them. It's fine. It's one guy controlling the tiny amount of people who were working on the movie is what
Right.
was happening. One creative director and 3 dedicated artists.
Like I said, if they're given a decent budget this time,
I don't know. I don't want them to have. I want them to have a shoestring budget again. Because look what they did with it. We don't need to pay them more.
they had to work around it.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit. It's like, hey, how about you don't waste $250 million to make this movie? We're going to give you roughly 8 to 12. Nobody really knows for
That's
sure.
probably what made it so good is they had to get creative. And not rely on the old tropes.
Look at Project Hail Mary. That went back to all kinds of old school movie magic.
Yeah.
Rocky was a puppet for the most part. Every now and then, of course, there had to be CG, but it was so seamless you really can't fucking tell.
Speaking of that, did you catch Andy Weir on Neil deGrasse Tyson's podcast?
Yeah, but I don't like Neil deGrasse Tyson anymore.
I enjoyed watching it. It was fun.
No, Neil deGrasse Tyson is just such a fucking leftard now. I don't listen to him.
I didn't listen to any of his politics. I listened to him and Andy Weir talk about nerd shit, and that was entertaining.
I mean, I got tired of Neil because he got politics in his science, and I'm just like, no. When he starts saying that gender is a spectrum because any given day you can feel like a percentage of another gender, and nature presents this way too. I was like, you're full of shit now, my friend. I think you need to shut up and stare at the stars again. It's like, you've spent your life studying up there. Shut the fuck up about what's down here, because you clearly don't know fuck all.
Keep your head in the clouds where it belongs.
Exactly. I liked him when he was doing cool sciencey explaining the universe kind of shit. When he starts talking politics, I don't want to fucking listen to the guy. Sorry. It's like, if that's your theory, I'm not going to listen to you the rest of the way. Andy Weir, on the other hand, pretty good. But no, I did not watch that. I watched Andy Weir on several other podcasts for as long as I could bear, because some of them were too long. Some of them were too long and too dry. It's like, can we humorize this? Speaking of podcasts, before we talk about your last week, the news I shared yesterday, Kill Tony.
Saw.
Multi-year fucking deal with Fox. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Also, he got away from Netflix, I guess. Maybe Netflix can't afford it. I don't know. Or maybe actual distribution for Tony on TV. That's nuts. But also, he's not beating the allegations of being a Trump supporter if he sold the show to Fox.
Exactly.
But what are they going to show that on? You can't play unedited Kill Tony on television.
Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, you can. It is mostly unedited on YouTube, but, well, big words. Big words are edited out.
They have to really put a lid on Ari Shaffir sometimes.
They need to put several lids on Ari.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
pants.
any black comedian, you got to put a little damper on.
And was it No Breaks?
Oh, Timmy No Breaks?
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine him on actual TV.
Well, you heard his last set, right?
I haven't watched it in 2 months.
He dropped the hard R.
Which one?
The
hard in.
the
R?
hard in.
Oh.
With the hard R.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to watch that. I assume, was that not bleeped? Because normally they don't bleep it if black comedians say
But it
it.
was hysterical.
Wait, which one was that? Was Sam Talent or a different one?
I can't remember.
Sam Talent was the last one I saw online. But now it's Tuesday.
I'll look it
I
up
don't know
later.
what was last week. I didn't even watch the WrestleMania one that's on Netflix.
Dude, Undertaker freaking choke slams Tony.
Well, I saw the scene where he does that. The table's clearly made of like
Yeah.
cardboard. Yeah. It was like, that's actually it. The fact that he actually got to finally truly mix wrestling with Kill Tony, which is all he
That
has
was a
ever
good
wanted.
one. The one last night was really good.
So, as opposed to those several episodes which were garbage, that you were telling me about,
Yeah, last night was fun.
and I'm actively avoiding
They had
any Adam Ray.
a three-person panel. Ari Shafir, the guy from the bald dude from the Legion of Skanks.
Yeah, it was the Protect Our Parks guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were just on Rogan.
And then,
all you got to do is watch Rogan. You know who's going to be on Kill Tony in
and
2
then
weeks.
another young up and comer, fat little dude. He was hysterical.
I saw that he got a new golden ticket winner. The guy who's been on a little bit, he just made him golden ticket winner and then made him a regular.
Yeah, the Turkish dude.
I don't know if he's Turkish. He's a weird little skinny white dude.
Oh yeah, him.
Yeah, I remember seeing him on before.
Real awkward.
Very awkward.
Very funny. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was fucking hilarious.
Very, very.
Yeah, that was a Sam Talent episode.
He killed again.
Yeah. So I saw the episode where I saw the clip of where he got on as a regular. I didn't get to see his golden ticket episode, but
What is it? Last week they had that one chick on. They challenged her to lose a bunch of weight, and said if she drops below a certain poundage, he's going to put her up at not Madison Square Garden, but the
one of the other shows.
big event after that.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I like that where he wants to get self-improvement.
And she was the black chick that was married to the Indian dude.
Oh.
Been up before. Very funny.
Yeah,
Very,
yeah.
very funny.
I don't remember the name.
Super
but yeah.
personable. I'd love to see her become a regular, semi-regular.
Yeah. Well, I mean, golden ticket winner is a semi-regular.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it makes sense. But he has definitely upgraded too many people recently. But Matty has gotten too big. He's barely around. Cam obviously got a real job. Cam's first movie's coming out really soon.
What?
Yeah, that's why he was gone from
No
Kill Tony.
way.
Yeah, that's why he was gone for like 6 weeks. He was shooting a movie with Kevin Hart and somebody else. I think it's gonna be on Netflix. I just saw the thing for it.
I think it dropped already.
I mean, I just saw.
No. That's a stand-up special that
That
just
was
dropped.
Yeah. No, that was the.
His roast is up too.
I've seen clips from the roast. Tony, I watched Tony.
I need to watch that tonight at work.
Yeah, I watched Tony's part. Holy fuck, he went hard at
I'll watch the
everybody.
roast tonight.
Yeah, so this one's pretty good because Kevin Hart was on the other. Well, they have what's his face back as part of the roast. The fucking was Tom Brady. Yeah, I think Tom Brady actually is there.
Yeah.
Doing part of the roast. Like he actually is part of the dais.
And,
So it's like,
and Jeff Ross is of course there.
yeah, looking. Jesus Christ, I don't know what that outfit is he's wearing. I know
Well,
it's.
he's cancer free.
Yeah, I know. I heard.
healthy.
I heard.
He's healthy but looks less healthy.
Worse. Yeah. He's healthier than he's ever been. Looks worse than he ever has because he has no hair left. He already had a disease.
Did you watch that abomination of a one-man show he put on?
No.
Don't.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Deal.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Does a bunch of singing and all kinds of stuff through it.
Oh, I don't want to watch that.
Yeah, it was rough.
That sounds horrible.
Take the Banana for a Ride, I think it's called.
Definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Ever.
Talks about his life growing up, mom, parents, all that stuff.
Yeah. So before we let you go talk about your week briefly, two weird things. Bert Kreischer's bus burnt down a few weeks ago.
Saw that. Tried to see the
One
podcast,
of-
but it's on a paywall now.
Some of them are, yeah.
Most of YMH is on a paywall now.
Well, the Bertcast is on YMH.
Well, I couldn't watch it. Two Bears, One Cave.
Yeah, watch Bertcast.
Okay.
Watch his podcast. Makes life easier.
Yeah.
That is weird because I see all those shows on YouTube.
Maybe it's the commercial-free ones.
That would be, yeah, it could be that, but it also might be early release that you're seeing is
Maybe.
behind the paywall because usually members only would be that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I keep seeing podcast clips where he's talking about it, and then like you're doing Bertcast in like Bert's fucking studio, then you've got like two
Didn't he
bears.
title
in-
that one Burnt Cast?
I think so. Yeah. Well, it was only one of his buses. He had two buses, but that one burnt down. Forget exactly what caused it, but it was not good. It was not good. And they were in the middle of fucking nowhere on their way to like Fargo,
Yeah.
like frozen ass North Dakota, and they fucking burnt that bus down in between.
Good
Nobody was
grief.
hurt. Nobody was hurt. Little smoke inhalation on the driver. They all got out,
They'll
but
pile into the other bus.
I think it was a flat. I think it was a flat tire that caught fire.
Ooh.
I think it's what happened.
What was it?
I think it was I think it was the inner tire.
Inner dual that
I think it was the inner dual,
Yeah.
and it just built up heat until the point it caught fire. Yeah, I think it's,
Usually they just shred.
yeah, I think it was causing a lot of friction.
So I had that happen on a 40-foot float behind me. The outer dual
Yeah.
deflated. I was empty, didn't notice it. Tired as hell rolling home down I-10.
Yeah.
And when I got back to the yard, I was doing my post trip. Went, shit! How did I miss that?
Whoops. Yep. Exactly. All right. So what was going down last week that you needed to spiel about?
Last night was the big one.
Okay.
I won't get into the other drama from the Legion because that makes me mad.
Well, at some point we got to talk about it.
Yeah, we will once I'm done with them. But
They don't listen to this. I could tell the numbers would go up. They don't. They only go down.
but last night I jumped in my bus and was heading to work.
Bus.
Yeah,
El Stevo.
I was.
R.I.P. Steve.
He's still alive-ish.
Yes, but he's resting.
He's mildly injured.
I'm hoping that he rests.
But anyway, I'm gonna grab some dinner, get some stuff I can cook in my little oven, and have a good night. Early to work, relax. Heading down Farm Road toward the highway. Friggin' a serpentine belt cuts loose. And so I go down the road till my engine starts heating up. Shut her down and start looking where I am on my map. And I was like, hell, Chad's parents are just up the road. So I called Chad and said, hey, call your mama. Tell her I'm coming over.
Yeah.
So I rolled just up the road to
Wait, what time of night was this?
9.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Their bedtime.
Yeah. It was also Chuck's 81st birthday yesterday.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't realize.
Happy belated birthday to Chuck.
Happy belated birthday to Elder Chad.
Is she the elder?
Have got-
As I like calling him.
Is she the elder's good? I like Elder Chad.
But anyway, so I roll up their park. They come out and say hi, and I pat a hug and ask if I need anything. So no, Luke's on his way. So they're
I
sitting
need my
out there.
bus to not be broke down is what it
They
is.
sit out there and chat, and I said, "Hey, tell them what's going on and what the next day is going to look like." So we're waiting on Lucas, and we watch him pass the house, and pass the house again,
Just keeps driving past.
and pass the house a third time. So I pull out my giant, what was it, 6,000 lumen flashlight,
Yeah.
pop on a strobe, and just hit him. He finally sees it,
Here,
turns
dum dum.
He calls up. He mad as hell. He said, Mom said you were on the road in front of the Ishi's house. I said, negative. I told her I was at the Ishi's house in front of Chuck's shop.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't know how she got. I was, that's your mother.
Words are words. It's okay.
She'd be horrible at the telephone game.
Literally.
Yeah. Literally.
She couldn't tell someone the right information over the phone.
But anyway, so belt's gone. So usually when that happens, especially on those V10 Triton engines, that means your tensioner's going loose. The bearings on either idle or pulley on either side are starting to wear out, causing the belt to rub, giving you a squeak, 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 squeak.
I'm aware of sounds.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's all ordered. Thought it was going to be near $200.
Well, it was.
When I hit the parts store, I ran it to the commercial account I use, dropped it to $125. I got so damn happy. So when I'm done here, I get to go work on a bus.
That's it. Now it's my turn to yawn. So I actually had to do a car repair last week too, but not to one of my vehicles, to the Winters car. I was already dealing with a bunch of, well, in very literal sense, a bunch of shit the other day, and Jamie was blowing up my phone, and I'm like, I can't answer the phone right now. I'm indisposed. And so I text his wife, and I'm like, hey, I know Jamie's calling me. Can you tell him I can't answer the phone right now? Because it's easier to text her sometimes. And she's like, hey, yeah. It's like, our car is not starting. I'm like, oh, great. And he's like, yeah, yesterday it was really, really sluggish to start. Like, and it would, but it was very sluggish. I'm like, okay. And she's like, I don't know if it's the battery or the starter. Could be the starter's going out or something. And I was like, okay. And mind you, I'm still texting her while, because bathroom. And I'm like, okay. So first of all, what does it sound like? So she sends me a video of her trying to start it. I can barely hear it over the dinging of the fucking dashboard. Because, modern cars, got to turn on 75 fucking things before it ever gets to actual ignition. And I'm like, okay. She's like, I can hear clicking. Like, I can hear the starter clicking. I was like, okay, so odds are it's just a low battery. Turn off the radio, turn off the air conditioning, turn off any other things, auto lights, turn off anything you can physically turn off, and then see what happens. And she tries it. It's like, oh, that actually sounded different. It sounded stronger. I'm like, okay, bad battery. Not a problem. And she's like, okay, we still got to get Maddie to work because she just started working at Bulldoggies down the road. And I was like, okay, well, if you give me a minute, I can get dressed and everything. I can head over there, at least give you all a jump start so you don't have to call a fucking Uber. It's like, it seems ridiculous to fucking call an Uber for this. So I get my shit together. I drive over there. I've got everything I need already in the car. Because I always have it's a work truck. It's not an SRT4. It's a work truck.
Tis a red toolbox.
It is literally a red toolbox. At this point, my tool bag's no longer existing.
It's a tool trunk.
Yeah, it's a tool trunk at this point. Exactly.
You need to organize it. Get some boxes, dividers.
Someday. But either way, I roll up in there and it's nosed into their driveway, which is already a fucking bad way.
Surprised you don't have a jump pack yet.
Why? I got cables. And the car I would need to jump from is usually right next to it. Don't tend to need that. Either way. So I help them push it back, get it turned around, nose it up to my car. And they're on a very narrow fucking street. And you got assholes fucking ripping through there. I'm like, hey, just, God damn it. It's like we're sitting there trying to push the car and dude is like flashing his headlights. Like, can you not see people pushing a fucking car here, dickhead? Wait a minute. Or go down that street. It all goes around. Fuck off. So get it over there. It took zero effort. Like, no, didn't have to start my car. Just fucking plugged it on, gave it that extra little half a volt, and it fired right up. And so we let it run for a minute. I was like, hey, I know she has to be at work at 4, but it's only like 2:30. We can go get you a fucking battery. O'Reilly is right next door. So get the kid together and let's go fucking to O'Reilly. We'll get you a battery. So we checked. They had batteries in stock. Roll over there. I get there first. I go ahead and get some stuff I need. I just get some seafoam, throw in the gas tank because, I got to do that every other tank because old car. And I get myself some fucking windshield washer fluid because I'm out. And there's a big old bird turd right on my fucking windshield. Thanks, stupid-ass birds. Wait on them to show up. They do. And then I'm like, okay, cool. While you guys go inside to buy the battery, I'm going to go ahead and yoink this thing out of here. Save some time. We get the core right off the rip, right? Because fuck me, the cores are gone up. They're like $40-$50 for a core now. So, and it's a Subaru battery. It's not like a Walmart special or anything. It's an actual Subaru battery, but it's 2 years past date. It's a 2024 battery. It's like, fuck. All right. It's like better now than in the middle of summer. I have never worked on an easier fucking vehicle for taking a battery out. Ever. Even including my own. Everything was at 10 mil. Both fucking bolts on the terminals were 10 mil. The two bolts for the hold down were 10 mil. There's no ridiculous fucking extra little unit somewhere hidden to hold the bitch in place. No like 30 different sensors you got to yoink out of the way. Two fucking bolts and two fucking studs and we're out of the fucking thing. And once I found, it took me longer to find my 1/2 to 3/8 adapter so I could use my impact. Took me longer to find that than to actually get the battery out. Because I was using it with my ratcheting 10 mils. Like, this is taking for fucking ever. It's like, I'm just going to find my damn adapter. It's going to make my life easier. Because the fucking studs were this fucking long. Like, you'd expect it to be like a little bit. No. And I mean, the threaded end was this fucking long, not the whole stud.
That's why I purchased a power ratchet.
Yeah.
I'll be using that on the bus.
Well, I have one, but
getting the damn, because I got the long neck.
Yeah.
Getting those pulleys out is going to be a dream with those.
Yeah, exactly. So I have a power ratchet, but it was here. But what I had was my fucking 1/2-inch impact, or DAC, as the Mighty Car Mods would refer.
Not a Ugga Dugga, a DAC.
It's a DAC. I have an Ugga Dugga, but it was elsewhere. Actually, Ugga Duggas are air, right? Yeah, Ugga Dugga's an air.
Or a big DAC.
Yeah. Well, I think Ugga Dugga really is more air. I think DAC is electric, in my opinion. Either way, so while I got the battery out, I got to take a shit because, well, that's what I was dealing with. So I drop off the old battery at the counter. I said, y'all do the whole thingy. I'm going to be in a shitter. I'll see you when I get out. We'll put it back in. Turns out the battery they had selected was just one of their fucking basic bullshit batteries that should fit something, but it's not the right one for the car.
Of course.
Because that's what is there.
Because you didn't pick out the battery. And they went with cheap.
They did.
Yeah.
Because they don't have money, which is the main issue. They were scraping together the money to pay for that one.
Oh.
Which was, mind you, everybody's got different financial status. I mean, I am technically poor. It's like I'm actually below the normal line for it to even be middle class. You know, Jessica and I together struggle to be middle class. And mind you, I'm currently buried in debt over episode 200, which I'm working on. And I got to get myself a fucking set of tires, and I'm not done paying for episode 200 yet. Tickets available down below. Please come. Either way. So they're struggling on that battery, and I'm like, it's like, how much is the other one? You know, it's like basically $100 more. Jamie got the veteran discount, everything like that, which is why it would have been nice if you were there, because we could have got the fucking, you know, real discount. But you weren't there. You were not available. It was a Thursday.
I could have just told you. Call me. I'll tell you what account to use.
So, well, you know, you were busy. It was Thursday afternoon.
Call me.
No.
Next time.
Too late. Either way. So I went ahead and took care of the battery for them. They're going to pay me back later. Not that that's super important, but, you know, pay me back later, please. But got it out there, got it in the car, and then for a second it hesitated.
No.
I was like, no, we're not playing this game. It hesitated, and then it fired up. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let me button everything down. And it's Subaru flat 4 in that, or it might be a 6. It might be the flat 6 in that thing. It's Forester. And they've asked me to do other work on it. I'm like, no, it's a fucking Subaru. I'm not touching it. Battery, that's another story. Mm-hmm. Alternator, right up on top. I could probably replace that if it comes down to it. Any other major shit on this, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the oil change. I'm not doing fuck all on this car. Take it to Subaru or get somebody who knows Subarus.
One of my regular customers is bringing me his Nissan to work on, what is it, Thursday. So I guess when I wake up, I'll be working on that.
Guess.
I'm replacing the entire electrical harness in the door.
Fuck all that.
Well, I replaced his window motor regulator.
Yeah.
And I popped the switch panels and all that. And underneath it looked like they used telephone wire to rewire everything.
Oh, you told me about that.
So I sent him
pictures.
Yeah,
you mentioned that the other day.
He was just appalled. He hated that. He was furious.
But didn't you say you replaced it properly and then everything started malfunctioning hardcore?
He called me. He said, man, this thing has a mind of its own. It's unlocking itself. Windows are rolling down on its own. He said, this is ridiculous.
Clearly a short.
I said, what are you doing? He says, well, I had a ignition cut off.
Yeah.
So I installed it on the battery temporarily. So when I get out of the truck and everything's up, I pop the hood and kill the ignition. He said, so are the parts in? I said, yeah. He said, okay, I'll get it to you as soon as I can.
That's why I never want to fucking have a modern car. Too much shit can go wrong.
I'm doing that. The lock assembly on the driver's side, because one of the faults with the Nissan Armadas is the lock assembly wears out and it doesn't push it far enough.
Yeah.
So it'll set the alarm off. And it'll go and just lock and unlock itself constantly.
Gay.
Yeah.
Stupid modern cars.
But yeah, that's going to be fun. I did tell him, said, if your starter ever goes out, do not bring it to me.
No. Buy a new car.
He went, why? I said, because I'm going to charge you probably $1,400 to do it, and I'm not going to want to do it anyway.
Yeah.
He went, why? I said, well, A, I'm going to make you buy the $360 starter.
Yeah.
And B, the starter's under your intake plenum.
Yeah, and that's not easy to get off.
He said, where's that? I said, in the V on the valley of your friggin' V8.
It's inside the motor.
Yeah. He said, oh God, that's awful. I said, yeah.
At that point, retrofit an external starter.
I said, if you make me do it, you're going to be in your Crown Vic for probably 2 weeks.
Yeah.
While I piece that motherfucker back together.
Yeah, because you're going to have to redo every seal.
Yep.
Along the way.
Every
you're not buying just a starter.
I'll be lubricating and greasing every single plug and fitting.
Fuck that.
Fuel management system,
I hate
everything.
I hate everything about this. And you're going to need a clean place to store everything while all that's going on.
I'll be clearing out the garage.
Yeah, no, fuck all that.
Pulling it in there.
All of this seems like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
I don't want one. Jessica's like, can we get an Armada? No.
No.
Can we get any Nissan? No.
No.
Yes, we can get a very old hard body pickup.
or a little 350Z.
Even that, I don't want a 350Z French motor. Don't want that shit. Though the Skyline is coming back.
The Z cars are meant to be LS swapped anyway.
I guess.
They are so much better with an LS.
If you're gonna go that far, you might as well.
Fellow at work has one. It's a little monster. It's fun.
Wow, the camera did not like that much movement. It was like. Either way. So okay, let's we've got He-Man coming up next month.
Don't care.
We got the Mario movie just passed. There's another movie
Really
coming out right. Oh, the Mandalorian comes out here in a couple weeks.
I might.
Dude, people are boycotting this shit because of fucking. I think I mentioned it last week. They're boycotting it now because of Mark Hamill.
Yeah, he is a little douche.
Well, I mean, he called for the death of Trump again.
Yeah, he is kind
publicly and then deleted it.
That's a little. He is kind of a twat waffle.
He has become very much of a twat waffle. Yes. So he posted what I don't think we talked about. Maybe we did. He posted an AI image of Trump in a coffin, and I forgot what it was. It wasn't a what if. He posted if only. Yeah. Basically, if only he was dead, and then below it, like that was just what was in the image, and then below it in the caption was like a list of things that wouldn't happen if Trump was still alive.
Wouldn't that be like sedition or something?
Somewhat, but I guess they're depicting someone as dead versus calling for their death, but it was also a list of things that would be better if Trump was dead. But the unfortunate part was he must not have been paying attention to the news cycle because this was 3 days after the assassination attempt. So he probably went, oh.
Uh-oh.
Whoops. Now, mind you, he's posting this on like Threads and Blue Sky, you know, the fucking leftist haven for freedom of speech. Because he left Twitter a long time ago because he got tired of being, you know, called out for all his leftist violence.
Hamill goes, hey, Kimmel, how do you get out of saying stupid shit?
Apparently worked for ABC. Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel's in hot water again, too, after the assassination attempt. Because I think he said something along the lines of imagine Melania as a widow or some shit like that. Forget exactly what he said, but it was about Melania in regard to Trump being dead. And it's just like, hey, maybe don't say that shit after the president was nearly killed.
Why don't they just follow in Rosie O'Donnell and Ellen DeGeneres' footsteps, renounce their citizenship, and go somewhere else?
And then complain about how shitty things are in other
they
country.
want back, and
they want to come back. It's like, no, you stay the fuck over there.
Apply through immigration.
Yes, please.
Might take a decade.
Please come back to California right now. The thing is, most of them didn't renounce their citizenship. They went for just dual citizen.
Didn't the two I named renounced it?
No, they're still citizens.
I've read a couple articles.
I don't think they legally renounced because if they did, they can't come back.
That's the problem. They can't come back.
Yeah, I think people are just not letting them come back. I don't know. Well, after you sell everything, and then you're like, well, what do I do now? It's like, go back to California where you belong. You know, and also all of the redistricting things are happening now because they said, hey, you can no longer have gerrymandered districts based upon race. And they went, fuck! That's all we have. Right? Like, weird. Red districts are popping up everywhere. Very strange. It's like when you eliminate race as the sole reason to build a district. Huh. Weird how it all suddenly changes. Very strange. Very strange. But weirdly enough, that was part of the Voting Rights Act.
I think it's extremely funny how people are getting up in arms that, congressmen are putting forth bills that are only going to allow U.S. citizens to get access to benefits.
Yeah.
And any kind of welfare, housing, anything.
Yeah, proof of citizenship to get welfare.
Anything.
Weird. That's almost like a thing that should have always been there.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, like the idea that you and I can go to the ER right now. I've got really good health insurance. You have something.
Nothing. I have the VA.
Yeah. But we would be charged thousands upon thousands of dollars for having our insurance. An illegal shows up with no health insurance, has cash in pocket, pays probably a little bit, if anything, and then disappears forever.
Yeah.
Because they're not really a citizen, probably using a fake ID, and if it is. So, and mind you, that's just things that we know happen because, I mean, like I'm in medical debt, technically speaking, and some of it I'm paying, some of it I'm not. Some of it is horse shit. They just didn't run the insurance right.
Yeah.
But the last go around when I went to the ER before the unsub show, they took $280 out of pocket right then and there. They're like, yo, what's this? I'm like, I have never been billed while sitting here. What the fuck? Like, that is crazy. Like, that was after they ran my insurance. They still charged me $280 off the rip just for my tests and shit, which I guess is fine. Like, don't send me a bill later, but they weren't going to let me leave without paying the fucking bill. I'll be like, can I point out other people here who probably you won't charge before they leave? You know? Either way.
You're like, I don't have it. I'm leaving anyway.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I'm not going to pay you ever.
Right now.
Yeah, probably ever. Don't worry about it. Oh, unfortunate news also regarding ERs. My cousin Charlie and his wife, technically his wife, not him, but they had to go to the ER Sunday night at like 11. She was in sudden and extreme gastrointestinal distress. Mm-hmm. And I haven't talked to him since Monday afternoon, so I have no idea what status that was in. But apparently they were scoping her when last I talked to him. It's like, if they haven't figured it out from the outside and they got to send a fucking camera on a tube inside you to go find it, that's right. Probably not a good thing.
No.
Like she's had issues before. I can't remember if she had surgery or she's got something. She can't have certain foods and things like that. So I don't know if she ate something that went wrong or hopefully nothing major went wrong. But she's a big tough bitch. You know, you've met Lacey before. She's as tall as you and just as, brutal. So for her to have to go down like that is pretty fucking random. So I hope things are okay. With all the other shit going on, like we've got obviously all the health problems with my parents and everything else like that, which I guess they were doing fine. We saw them on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do anything for your mom on Mother's Day?
I called her.
Okay, cool. Good enough. Yeah. We brought my mom.
It's getting to where her health's getting so bad. If she gets out of the house and does too much, it just completely takes it out of her and she's miserable for days.
Yeah. I mean, that's how mine is. If she doesn't scream herself to death.
But we had a good long talk for about an hour. I made her laugh a bunch. So
that's good. That's good. Yeah, we went and visited the mothers-in-law. So that was fun. Dude, I'm a terrible fucking son-in-law. I haven't seen them since Christmas. I didn't realize it had been since fucking Christmas until I went in there and I'm like, how long has it fucking been? I was like, I remember we brought you guys market stuff last time. And Jessica's like, yeah, that was from Christmas. I'm like, holy fuck. It is May, and I haven't seen them in 2026. It's like, damn. Like, Jessica's only been, to be fair, Jessica's only been there like once this year. Right. Maybe twice outside of this Mother's Day visit. So it is what it is. Because it was their birthday, because their birthdays are one day apart. It was their birthday back at the beginning of April. So either way, we should go ahead and wrap up now.
We should. I'm literally burning daylight.
Yeah. Well, you said you wanted to have enough time to get shit done, but also late enough in the day that you had shade. So that's what we're doing.
Yep.
All right, guys. So that's going to be it for this week's show. A little bit random, but we did have some important things. Whatever you do, don't breathe in rat poop and don't go on weird South American cruises. How about that? Just don't do that.
Yeah, stay away from a bunch of people.
Just do that. Yeah. Well, don't quarantine or anything, but, do whatever. Episode 200. Join us. Buy stuff.
Come out. Hang out.
Yes. You have till June.
Live, laugh, awkward.
Yes. Live, laugh, awkward. Okay, there's a new shirt.
Yeah.
Live, laugh, awkward, and put a weird crooked heart. I'll work on that later. Yeah. Live, laugh, awkward. That should be good. Because the other part's like, what? All right, guys. And merch store. Go check out all the merch. Get a poster, which, by the way, I would like to announce. So for the giveaways for episode 200, one of the things that will be given away is my original signed poster by all three of us of the Chasing the Prairie Dog.
Yep.
Or Racing the Prairie Dog, rather. Not chasing. That's even weird if you're chasing the prairie dog. That's the knockoff, the Chasing the Prairie Dog poster. So we'll be giving away some Parker Pickling and Domeo and Juliet gift cards, as well as some of the other merch that we will have on the day, T-shirts, stuff like that. That'll be part of episode 200. So if you're remotely interested, come check that out. VIP tickets are $50. For that, you get the cool challenge coin, which mine is sitting right here. You get a cool challenge coin. You get a glass. You get VIP seating. And I don't think there's anything else because the shirt's not included in that price because couldn't make that work. So, and then you can buy the shirts that will be different. The ones on the day will be different from the ones you guys can buy online.
Yep.
So, we'll have very, technically speaking, limited edition live show only shirts.
You'll get the VIP pass. You'll be within petting distance of River.
Yes, actually. Fact check true. Come see River.
You'll be within petting distance of Shoky as well.
Nope. I will be in my little corner of our V-shaped table, and I'll be like, don't touch me.
Yeah, he bites anyway.
I poke. You poke the bear, it pokes back. Nibbles on your ear.
Nipples?
Nibbles.
Oh.
Live, laugh, awkward.
Live, laugh, awkward. Yeah.
That might be the name of the episode. We'll see. All right. Either way, guys. And with that.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats.